Getting kids to do their chores and enjoy them at the same time may seem like a fantasy. Well, it's not. Author and family coach Lori Sugarman Lee joins us now with advice on how to make the impossible possible. Hello, thanks for being here.
Hello, thank you.
Well, I love this. I have 3 teens, and we started getting them into the dishes when they were younger. And one of them actually said to me, "Mom, did you have kids just so we'd do the dishes for you?" So I think this is a good lesson.
That's great. That's great. Well, if you think of the word chore, right? It's such a downer of a word. It's literally defined as a task that's unappealing, difficult, and tedious. And this is the word that we use to describe the work of nourishing and nurturing and keeping our space healthy, organized, and safe, maintaining the value of our investments like our house and our car, and adhering to community and municipal standards. And I think we may not be able to find a new word, but we can definitely find a new energy for this word and help us approach these tasks for what they are, which is acts of gratitude.
You actually have a new book coming out in April, which is perfect for spring cleaning. There it is, our home, our pride. And I was looking at it this morning. It is so beautiful. And you really break
Thank
down
you.
all the chores that really kind of are unseen, even like signing kids up for sports.
Right. No, there's so much that goes on to a family flow, and a lot of this work is invisible, right? So much of it is done while everybody is out of the house, at school, or while children are sleeping. And so the opportunity we have really is to make the scope of everything we do to get our family through every day visible, connect it to value, and make it something that is a shared act of love that the whole family participates in.
So, how can we empower our children to take part in this and to do maybe chores that sometimes are stereotypical for women and sometimes stereotypical for men?
Right. So I think what I love to do is empower kids and play to their strengths. So first and foremost, a task for a child should always be safe and age appropriate. Oh, that's adorable. Um, what you want to do really is understand where your children thrive and give them tasks that match with that. So if they have skills in organizing, maybe invite them in to help unpack the groceries and organize the pantry. Or if they have a love of food, maybe invite them into the process of recipe selection and preparing meals. If you have a child who's a particularly boisterous eater, maybe teach them to vacuum up crumbs. And
Oh,
I know in my house, I have a son who's very motivated by listening to music. So
hmm.
he thrives with a task that he can do with his headphones on. Finally, if you have a child that you know might thrive more in a situation of partnership or support, I find things like laundry or yard work where they can partner with you on the task are really beautiful learning opportunities. And remember, it's not about pawning off work onto our kids. It's about an opportunity for empowerment, showing them that we trust them, and inviting them in to be contributors to the family.
I love that. So I should have had a better example or a better answer. Did I have kids just to do the, the chores? But it's really important, you say too, to talk about the why, like why it's important for us all to share this.
Right. Context is everything here. And so, for example, if I might ask my 13-year-old to change his sheets, he might groan, so annoying. But if I sit with him and say, you know what? I actually read that sleeping on clean sheets contributes to clear skin.
Oh,
Then suddenly he's bought into it, right? For example, if you have a very well-loved, well-used car, a lot of carpooling, a lot of eating in the car, a lot of mess, you might frustratedly tell your kids, oh, we have to keep this car clean. But take it a step further and explain to them the value in maintaining the shape of your car and looking forward to potentially selling that car someday, and the impact that maintaining its value could have on how much money your family might get from that car and what you could do as a family with that extra income. And then thirdly, the example that I love is when you have small children, you're frequently sort of upgrading their playroom and getting rid of things that maybe they've outgrown or they're not engaged with anymore. And this process can feel like a bit of a loss to them. But if you give them the context to understand what type of a contribution this is to the community and where what they are giving or donating is going to be going and the impact that it has, it can take a different tone for them and they feel really, really proud.
Well, Lori, thank you so much for this great advice. Congratulations on your book. You'll have to come back when it comes out in April.
Thank you so much. I would love that.